Hey everyone, it's Ada. This goblin lair turns out to be pretty big, and I'm hoping we can make it through. Not sure if my companions are gonna get us killed or not. One can hope, right? Well, it's time again. Time to drink in dungeon.
Here we are for another drinking dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeehaw. So that means shot time.
Yep.
This is the freshest we're gonna be for a couple of episodes, so enjoy it.
Yep. Here we go. All right.
So we just finished up. You guys were fighting the goblin chef. You scored some critical hits, including the dough hit, and
which actually didn't do much damage. So.
Well, it did more damage than me.
It's true.
And then the last we talked, you guys had looked through his possessions, and took his silver pieces. Bergamot wanted to check out the rat stew and the bread.
How was it?
It was a bit ratty. Baby.
And so then, as you guys can see, you have the room behind you that you killed the 2 goblin guards in. You killed the chef. You have a couple passages heading up. We'll say north because that's the way they point on the map. And then there's another one heading off to the east.
Okay. I think we should go up this way.
Yeah, I think we should go up. Can we search the room for anything? I don't think we...
Sure.
We searched the chef, we just didn't search the room, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone, just one of you guys do a awareness check.
9.
9. You don't find much, but
Oh yeah.
even with that bad roll, it doesn't look like there's much to find. This is basically just the kitchen.
Hey guys, this place is worthless. Let's move up. Yeah, let's go up that way that you were saying. What was it? North? Yeah.
What if like we just at least got close enough to try and do a check through either one before we went in? I mean, you know, if one person just took a few paces this way and one person took a few paces this way and just did a check and just to see what's down there, and then, I mean, not that I'm opposed to going north. It does look more narrow and more creepy.
Thinking about it, we should probably go where we just killed the guards, because people might notice that sooner than the chef, depending on how close it is to dinner time. So yeah, I guess, can I go over and just check kind of near the guards where that opening is?
Okay, down to the one from the east?
Yes.
Sure. Alright, so you move down that way. Are you trying to move silently?
Yes.
Alright, so roll a thievery check.
Uh, 2 plus the, plus 2, so 4.
Alright, your dice are starting out warm tonight.
Guys, what happened?
Alright, so you move down to the entrance of the eastern tunnel, and you see a lot of footprints heading in and out of this way. It also smells pretty bad, and you can hear the creek running from that passageway as well.
Are we heading to the goblin latrine?
Ugh. Oh.
Let's go check it out.
Hey Ada, which smells worse, that room or the cauldron from the chef's kitchen?
Probably the cauldron.
Really?
I don't know. I'm not very good at my awareness or thievery right now, so.
So how much area is over here to explore? Or is that's
You can
just...
see a little more on that map.
I mean,
you can see what Ada can see.
Yeah, the hallway there goes east and then curves down south.
Let's just go north. You want to?
Okay, yeah, let's just go north for a little bit.
Go for it.
Alright,
Let's do it.
So tell me how you guys are doing it. Who's in the lead? Which way north are you guys
I'll be in
going?
the
Because
lead.
there's 2 tunnels.
Can I move myself?
2 tunnels to the north? I thought there was just the one.
No, I think there's like one right here.
Yeah, here I'll
Oh, is that
move
what that little
Ada.
diamond
Yeah,
is?
see, there's 2 there.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you for clarifying that.
I still want to go where Xyla's going.
All right, so you guys want to go there? All right, what's the marching order?
I'm first.
How are you on your, like, thievery?
I'll bring up the rear.
Okay. Ada's gonna be in the middle. Basically this exact order here.
Okay. All right. So Xyla, before you move your token, what are you doing?
Walking.
Okay.
I'm walking with my short sword out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Voice of the Elder God, are you trying to move quietly, or are you just strolling in like I don't know? Are you walking in singing show tunes?
I am not singing show tunes this time. I am going to walk. I'm going to sneak. I'm going to sneak with my sword out.
Well then, give me a thievery check.
15.
All right. So you move forward quietly, and the room opens up. You can see. This is the largest room that you've seen. The floor slopes downward into the largest room you've seen in these caverns, and seems almost entirely empty. On the far side, 2 goblins stand. One noticeably larger, holding a leash attached to a strange slug-like creature. The creature is pushed up against the wall, where it undulates and is spewing slime onto the rock.
Oh. Buttery slime? Or just slime?
No. The bad kind.
Oh.
But they are all 3 of them are unaware of your entrance.
Okay, I'm thinking this short sword was maybe a bad idea, and I'm gonna pull out my short bow instead.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, can they see it? They can't see it, only I can see it?
Not yet.
Okay.
You can whisper back to them.
Yeah,
and
I'm
tell
gonna
them.
whisper back, like, hey guys,
So
there's
Xyla.
Alright,
Okay.
so,
2 really gross, slimy things in the room, and 2 goblins
Got it.
that have no
Alright.
knowledge.
hey, I whisper this, how's your health?
Well, it says I have +3, so I have.
So you have 3 hit points.
No, that's our plus for the
No, it was +1.
our necklaces. Cause we both have +3.
Plus 3 from that. So
Yeah, and then
So you're at 5 then.
I have 5
Okay.
written
Yeah.
down. I must be at 5.
Yeah, I
Okay.
took some damage too, so
I mean, my full
you're a
hit
little
points are only
weakling
6.
right now.
Yeah, it might be groovy if we took a moment to check our health before we go running in this room.
We should just go for it. I can heal you. I still have 3. I
Okay.
still have 3 mana.
Well, I'm sitting kind of low, but I can get into position with my crossbow if you tell
Yeah.
me if you
I
tell
say
me.
you guys start fire. I guess I'll cast wild magic at them, but we should start it while we have the advantage.
Okay, I'm gonna fire on this guy.
Well, let me get into position.
Which one?
This one.
Okay.
Before you fire, let me get into position.
Just so you know,
where
you
I
can use the mouse and then right click on or left click on something, and it'll show me over on my map because I can't really see. If you just hold down the left click, it'll actually like give me a little marker. See?
Ah, that's so cool.
Okay.
It shows what
Yeah.
you can see.
Good job, bud.
It basically points to me what you're looking at because like I can't see when you're pointing at the screen.
Ah.
So it's a thing that Roll20 actually has built in, so that way when
That
you're
is
playing with
so
people
cool.
from like all over online, you could be like, no, I'm looking at this, and then it like
So
And
they
you're like, oh,
have
that right there.
both of them have these slimy.
No, only
undulating
one of them. You can
creatures.
see the slug creature next to the one that's further north.
Oh, okay.
And then he's
Oh,
bigger,
okay.
and then the other one is a little bit smaller, but he's just sort of leaning up against the rock, his hand on his short bow, but not really paying attention.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna shoot at that
Do it.
first one.
Do it.
Let's see.
I cannot.
Well, you'll step up.
I don't think I hit.
What'd you roll? You gotta tell me numbers here.
4.
Yeah, no, that didn't hit.
So this is how it's gonna be.
Yeah, no.
All right. So unless all three of them roll extremely bad on their awareness, oh yeah, no, they noticed that arrow that just hit the wall.
Seriously?
So that means
This is such a great plan, guys. It's not working out.
Apparently not. Oh, gotta wake my dice up.
so that means you guys all need to roll initiative.
Oh, jeez.
So let me get these guys.
Okay. I think our dice are gonna be all over the board tonight.
All right. So Bergamot, what's your initiative?
3, baby.
Xyla
15.
and Ada
10 for Ada.
10. All right. And so first up is the small goblin, who is very quick on his feet, has his bow.
The small goblins who she shot at, right?
Yes.
Got
Has his bow up and fires an arrow at Xyla.
Don't think that's gonna help.
And the arrow hits you for 1 point of damage.
This is how it's gonna be.
All right. Next up is Xyla.
Oh. I'm gonna shoot right back at him.
Yeah.
All right.
You can suck it.
What?
What did you roll?
4 again.
You know, maybe it's time to invest in some new dice.
Should we all just pass our dice to the left and see if it helps us at all?
All right. So Xyla, you whisper underneath your breath, "This goblin can suck it," and then you shoot an arrow into the ground 5 feet in front of you.
Yep. This is like the Goblin Chef all over again.
Yeah, you're not
Less
really.
singing and dancing, though.
All right. The big goblin.
Maybe you should sing.
The big goblin
wait
shouts
my
something
turn.
at the slug creature and yanks on its collar, and then pulls out a short bow and fires at Xyla. And the arrow hits the wall next to you, missing you. Next up is Ada.
Okay. Ada is going. I can use wild magic on them from here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do wild magic. I guess at. Can I reach the big guy?
Actually, I'd say that you'd have to step forward to be able to see. No, you could see him. But Bergamot, you're going to need to move into the room if you want to do anything against these
Okay,
guys.
I'm at least gonna get to wherever I can see the big guy, and I'm gonna send wild magic his way.
All right.
4.
Your wild magic burns the ground a little bit further than Xyla's arrow.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, so maybe switching dice didn't help. You can have it back.
the big slug creature is up next, and it turns towards you guys,
Oh no.
and it moves all the way up towards Xyla.
Damn, he's fast.
It's a racing slug.
Gosh
gosh, he sure is. Whew.
That was only 20 feet.
Yeah, but that was
then
fast.
the two tubes on its side squirt out acid slime towards
Not
Xyla.
my face.
What's your AC, Xyla? 15.
15.
All right, the acid hits you. So it does 1d4 plus 1 damage. It does 3 damage to you.
Oh my
but
gosh.
it's starting to eat through your armor.
Oh my gosh. So what happens when we all die? We didn't discuss this.
Let's just play.
Okay.
You told us
Who's
it'd be
next?
fine.
pretty-
Remember, you said it'd be fine. You could just heal us.
Who's next?
Next up is Bergamot.
All right. So I am going to, at the very least, I need to get to where I am within firing range of everybody, but I don't need to be in front of. I mean, there's just not enough room in this hallway, is there? We can't stack.
Right,
so-
no, you can squeeze by, but you can't occupy the same space.
All right. So I need to get into the room. Well, all right. So one of my bardic abilities is that my turn? Like if I have fascinate, which works with
Yes,
singing.
you could move and then do fascinate, but you
Okay.
couldn't like move, attack, and do fascinate.
Okay. Well, I want to. Can I do this and then move?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You can move, break your move, do it, and then move back even if you want.
Well, that's. I don't need to break it. I just want to. My first thing that I want to do is as I start to sing this song, which I'm actually projecting the song into the main room, and it's about goblins. It's my goblin I can't get enough of your blood, babe. So, I'm really belting it out into the room, but my goal is to fascinate this slug-like creature with fascinate, and I want him to, be fascinated by me because I'm singing such a lovely song. So, to use this ability, it's a heroic action versus target's will save.
All right. So he. And you're doing this against the big thing?
The slug,
The slug.
because it's a creature.
All right. So, heroic action, you roll d20.
Thank you. And are there any modifiers for a heroic action?
Yeah, let's say you'd use your charisma bonus.
Alright, 19 then.
And it rolled a 19, so it's going to go to you.
Okay, so
now something's happening.
will you tell me what can I and what can I not do with a fascinated creature? Like, does it just sit quietly, or do I actually get to do anything with it?
No, you can't. It is basically just enthralled with your performance. But
Me?
He's probably like drooling right now. Like,
He has one of those little tears right here that's like.
But the thing is I believe that he has to keep his eyes on you, so that means that you will not be able to move back away from him. You basically have to sit there. Let's see. If any distraction occurs, such as combat, somebody yelling, or physical contact, the spell is broken.
No, yelling doesn't count because it's my song. Me yelling doesn't
yeah,
count.
but if
So the creature sits quietly and listens to the songs, taking no other actions for as long as the bard continues. Any distraction occurs, such as combat. So I guess there's going to be combat around it.
It says aiming a weapon at the target, so long as we don't aim any weapons at the slug currently, we should be fine.
But do we know that?
Any obvious threat. So let's say this. It will at least distract it through its next turn. So it will, even with the combat raging around it, you've like sort of stunned him, and he's just this giant oozy shelled slug.
Aww.
It's just like checking you out.
Falling in love with
Both of its eyes just sort of turn over towards you like this.
He has the little anime eyes with the gleam in the corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his little spoogers are just slowly dripping for you.
Oh.
All right.
Wait, and we're gonna come back.
So-
we're gonna come back to raging combat.
Before this moves into Cinemax territory, we're gonna move on to the next
Oh,
player.
nobody wants that. Nobody wants that.
All right.
Did you give this to me?
Yes.
Am I supposed to roll with this?
Yes.
Just try
If
it.
it works on
Yep.
me.
So the first goblin fires its arrow. Now no longer at Xyla. It fires it at the furry fawn who's singing dreamy songs at the slug.
But you guys get the bonuses now because I'm singing.
Oh yeah.
No. That's a different song. Inspire is a different ability.
Oh, I thought that was my me singing.
No, Inspire is its own song. So it basically what you're doing is you have a mixtape of abilities that you can use. So this one is enthralling. So let's say you're just tired of Ada just picking on you all the time. You could actually sing Fascinate, and she'd just have to sit there and stare at you.
All right.
But if you want to inspire her,
Really? Really?
I don't have to.
well, I'm sorry to have thrown
Sounds
that
like
in the
a
mix,
threat.
but yes, now that can
Yeah.
happen now.
Oh great.
But so then your other ability is Inspire Courage, and as you level up, you're going to get more abilities that allow you to do different things with. You're basically playing different songs with different effects.
Okay.
But you also know as a bard that this is only going to last one round because there's combat going. So next round you're probably not going to do this song again. You might switch into something like Inspire Courage, which will help all of them. Barely. It's not going to help with the dice rolls that they've been rolling with, but. All right. So, he fired at Bergamot and it hit, and the arrow does 2 points of damage as it hits you in the foot. Next up is Xyla.
I'm hurting.
I'm in pretty bad shape here. 1 hit point. So, thinking I might need to run away.
Wait, you're down to 1 hit point.
Now, Xyla, remember you can fire.
And then run.
Yes.
Yes. Right. That's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna use my short bow. On the slug.
You're gonna break him out of the trance.
Oh wait, he didn't
Yeah.
already get broken out.
Not yet.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna fire.
Well,
on-
even if she fires on him, he's still going to lose his attack this round because of the Fascinate.
Okay.
Because he's going to be, no matter what, if anything happens around him, because it says a threat on him, but also combat in general. So it's basically like you're singing a lullaby, so if anything wild happens, he's going to break out of it.
Got it.
So I should go for the slug.
All right.
He does a lot of damage. I don't know. He just hurt me pretty bad.
Yeah.
I want to get in. Um, 8.
Your arrow hits his armored shell and flies off.
Oh man, he's armored too.
All right, and then Xyla, you said you're going to move back. Where are you moving to?
Behind Ada.
Okay. And then you move back behind Ada.
Uh,
All right, next up, the big goblin fires his bow again at Bergamot. 17, 22, 21. Does that hit?
Oh yeah.
And it does 3 points of damage.
All right. I am laying down in a bloody heap with negative hit points.
All right. So Bergamot's down. Ada, it's your turn.
You're down to -2. Ada is going to. I can only cast 1 spell per round.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I should daze the slug or heal. Can I heal and use wild magic or no?
No.
Okay, so just I guess I'm gonna heal
him
Who?
Bergamot. And that'll use one of my mana. So let's see.
All right, so you'd move forward 1. All right, so then you roll 1d8 plus 1.
3 plus 1 equals 4. Okay. So he
right.
gets 4 points back.
So Bergamot pops back up.
Thank you.
Guys,
welcome.
why? We need some inspiration here.
I know. We need some better dice.
All right, so Bergamot, it's now your turn. Now, I want to jump back and correct something I said. I said a second ago that you might want to sing Inspire Courage, but at the same time, if you're guaranteed to knock the slug out of combat for a round, Fascinate might be worthwhile to try again. I mean, he could always save and then it would be lost. But just letting you know.
Right, because Encourage gives everybody advantage on +1 saving throws and stuff, +1 on attack and damage, versus possibly slowing down that slug for another round.
Right.
Like,
Or stopping
Yeah.
him. Stopping him from doing some major
It's
damage.
better to give us the plus, and then I'll try to daze him or stuff
well,
like
but
that.
see, here's the thing: is that 1 plus to you worth more than the amount of damage he just did to Xyla? Like, how much damage did he do to you, Xyla? With 1 hit,
3
he did 3 points of damage with 1 spray of that. That.
Well, and it's still on her, too.
Oh, and it still burns.
Oh,
so-
speaking of, yeah, so it does 1 point of damage more to you as it burns through and then
guys, what are we
dissipates.
doing?
All right, so I
Now
feel like I need to
0.
fascinate this slug again.
Keep going, yeah. Keep it up.
Okay,
All right.
already another shot.
Ugh. Here we go.
Thank you.
Let's hope these dice rolls get better, otherwise Drinking Dungeon will be the shortest podcast of all time. All right, so next up is the giant slug creatures.
He
Turn.
needs to.
I think it was my turn.
He's about to fascinate.
Yeah, I was gonna fascinate the slug.
Wait, what did you roll for initiative? Wasn't it 3?
Yeah, I thought you said that it was my turn, and then we ran out of time.
Yeah, well, sorry. The Gorgalug was waking up, but he's still fast. So he lost his turn. So it is the next one is you. Yes.
Okay. Well, I was going to at the beginning of my turn try fascinating again.
All right. All right, and that is a 11.
14.
All right. Once again, it starts moving around, and then you start singing to it, and it's just like.
Yeah, is it maybe making little
Hurry.
biscuits?
Yeah, it's doing little slime circles, and its 2 little slime tendrils are like.
Is
just
there
doing
like
this towards
slime
you.
puddle coming out from like
God.
underneath it? Just like getting
Yeah,
thicker, like spreading out?
It's the slug version of sploosh. It's just.
Oh. All right.
Don't slip on the slime puddle, guys.
No
And then,
sploosh on sploosh.
All right, so
Bergamot, you
I'm
notice
going to-
that there's actually another goblin coming up that you can see out of your peripheral vision down from one of the other hallways.
I think
well-
it's time to maybe
Oh shit!
out of here. We are
My-
all about to die.
My turn wasn't over. I still have these 2 legs for running. I'm gonna scoot on down. If you would take me on down this hallway we came in through.
All right, so Bergamot, you run back.
I'd like to be in a position where maybe I could turn around and fire on maybe somebody coming.
So the one goblin fires an arrow at Ada, who's the last one who can be seen. 19 is a hit, and it does 2 points of damage.
Oh.
Not bad.
All right,
Oof.
Xyla, are you down?
I am. I'm
0
at
hit points.
0.
Oh,
I
guys.
thought you were at 1.
No, she was at 1, but then
So I
the
just
acid
took-
burned her
acid.
again.
Oh,
Okay.
Hmm.
Wait. Whose turn is it?
Hey
It is the big goblin who fires an arrow over the slug towards you, and 4 misses.
Hey Xyla, if you had to wash that acid off of you, there's a creek right around the corner.
Well, she's down. She's not moving
can't
anymore.
move.
But it looks like it fizzled
I
out.
can't Talk
Okay.
though. Xyla can't talk though, right?
No, you can't do anything
Yeah.
right now.
You're out of it.
Okay.
All right, now it is Ada's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna
Drag
get
me.
out of this hallway.
Did you say drag me?
Am I able
Sorry,
to
Xyla can't talk.
daze and then run, like, use my daze spell and
You
run?
would, but then you couldn't you could
I
actually
can
move
heal.
and heal.
That uses one of my mana.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go down the hallway
Okay.
and I guess right by Bergamot. I'm trying to move. Okay. And is there a way I can heal Xyla on my way through the hallway?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. So that uses another mana. Ah. Okay, and then I roll.
1d8 plus 1.
Well, I roll. Do I roll 20 to see how I do or no?
No. You can heal whenever you want.
Got it.
It's just how much you heal.
Okay. 1 plus 2.
That's a 7.
2 points.
No, that's a 1. 7's right next to it.
Oh, they're so
Alright.
similar.
I know. Ugh.
All right, so you've healed Xyla for 2 points of damage.
Woo! Thanks, Ada. 2 points. And what are you at? 2 points?
2. We're the 2 crew.
You guys,
That's out of here. Sorry I got us into this mess. And
All right,
is there a
so
door to shut behind us?
not in this. There's 2 entrances into this room. One of them has a door, but this one does not.
Can I drag her, like, Ada grabs her and just drags her as I'm healing into the hallway, or into the room?
Roll. Let's roll d20 and just make sure you don't trip and fall.
19?
All right, so you drag Xyla into the room.
Dragging you out of here. You coming with me.
All right. So next up is the slug creature, which is recovering from Bergamot. So he does not move or do anything, but he's now recovered. And then is the goblin that you saw in the hallway. 2, 3, 4. And he
I can see his foot.
he runs
Ah!
he runs all the way in with his sword drawn. But he used 2 move actions to get to you, so
Oh, guys, what are we doing?
He's
Fighting.
gonna run right into somebody's battle.
so
axe.
next up is Bergamot.
Okay, so I can't remember. Am I allowed to do inspired courage? But that is my action.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Well, I would say because that's a, let's say you can if you don't want to move, you can sing Inspire Courage because it's not an attack spell. You can sing Inspire Courage and attack if you want. But you couldn't do Fascinate because that's more an aggressive.
Takes
so,
a lot to
so
fast.
what
I feel-
I'm doing is
I
I'm
feel
just
like-
sort of singing while swinging.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, because that's what I'm doing. I'm
It's your new song.
battle axe towards
Swinging
that
in the
gremlin right
rain.
there.
Swing.
All right. So Bergamot starts singing. Do you have a song in mind?
I'm sticking with the same song that I was singing before. I don't feel like singing it again right at this moment.
Okay.
It'll come back.
Gremlins, goblins, gerblins.
No,
The country song. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
Inspire
your
Courage
song.
song. You gotta sing the.
no, my gromblin. I can't get enough of your blood.
Oh, okay.
All right, and all right. So roll a d20. Roll better than anyone else.
11, and I get +1 for my modifier.
Right. And these guys.
Wait, no, +2, so 13.
And that misses.
All right.
All right.
But you guys now have
Plus
the
one.
Inspire Courage bonus.
Plus one, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, the other goblin runs up behind the other one, but he did 2 move turns to get there. Xyla, it's your turn.
I'm gonna shoot,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna maybe go through that door and leave
Okay.
the room.
All right.
See ya.
And maybe Ada and Bergamot will follow me if this is unsuccessful. Which
You're behind us right now. We're not even gonna notice. Where's Xyla?
She.
all right, I'm gonna try my baby.
All right. So that way the fail will be epically small.
Yeah.
Yes,
All right.
exactly.
So
That's how it works.
fire your arrow.
14.
No, that's an 11.
11.
So,
11 plus 2.
plus 3, because if we have a plus 1.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
14.
So 14. Nope, that misses.
Oh, seriously? God.
All right. So now you want to move.
Yep. I just kind of want to open that door and
It should still be open.
Yeah. All right. So you want to run out, so you can move. Well, you can move 40 because of your run talent. So move 40 squares. Not 40 squares, but
are you guys
40 feet.
gonna like hate me if I
Leave the
leave?
building. I mean, try to at least shoot arrows on your way out, but we all know they're just like in the wall.
You led us into the room
I
of
did.
goblins, and now you're
Such
leading
a
us
horrible
away.
Mistake. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna like move out of the line of sight
Yeah,
for now
just
because
just
I can
give it
move.
just come over here.
Well, they're gonna keep chasing.
Yeah.
They're not gonna stop. It's not like they're gonna be
Because
like, oh, I don't see them
like
anymore.
move there and then move,
Move
back.
there and give us space to get
Yeah.
out around you. Like,
Yeah.
like don't block the doorway. Do one more back so we can, yeah.
all right. So Xyla shoots, and then she's like, "Peace out." Like, I am out the door. Next up is the big goblin. You guys can't see him anymore, but you can hear him.
Oh.
He's shouting something that you can't understand, but it's like, "Ado! Ado!" and just echoing throughout the caverns. Ada, it is your turn.
I guess I'm gonna shoot wild magic, and can I shoot wild magic and like head towards the door as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna do wild magic, and I just roll. Let's see, 1d4.
1d6 first to see,
Oh.
or 1d20 first to see if you hit. It's a
Okay.
ranged touch attack.
Oh, that's right. 18 plus 1,
That hits.
so 19. 1d4. 3 plus 1, 4, and then I get a plus from his courage.
Mm-hmm.
So 5.
Awesome.
I hit
Alright.
something! Yay!
Not only
I'm
do you
the
hit
first
something,
person to hit
but
something!
you blast it in the chest, and it screams and crumples over.
Yes!
Oh, wild magic.
Awesome!
Was that the big one or the little one?
Yeah,
It's
it's
just
just
the
one
one
of
in
the
the
little ones.
doorway.
It's actually one of the new
The
ones.
one that ran in from the other room.
Ah.
This one right here is the one that you shot at twice and missed.
Okay, and then I'm gonna get towards the door after that. I guess. Right there.
It let you.
All right. So next up is a
Oh,
giant slug
fuck!
creature,
Yeah, those two rooms connect.
Oh, there's
and
two.
and it,
Ah.
Xyla, you see it barreling down the hallway
Oh no!
Wait,
The slug.
the acid on me, is it like
towards you. Yeah. No, I said it dispersed after that last hit point. All right.
It's just
So next up is Bergamot.
So Bergamot's at 2. Xyla's at 2.
I'm at
8 is at 4. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be stuck in this room.
Don't make me.
Really?
Don't make me.
I'm not in storytelling mode. I'm looking at the map.
I know.
Okay, I'm gonna have to shoot at the Gremlin running up from. No, I'm gonna head into the room where my friends are,
You're not even gonna try to hit?
and then I'm gonna shoot from in this room. I'm gonna shoot up at the slug because I heard Xyla scream. So, if you will take me down to, I guess, right here. And I am still, whether or not I'm still singing, it continues for 5 rounds. And so then, I think you gotta come around maybe.
Aha! Okay.
Because it's counting how many squares I move. And I'm gonna fire at the slug with my bolt.
All right, with your crossbow.
Yes.
All right.
It misses. Unless a
All right.
5
So
hits.
Bergamot just comes barreling in. He's like, ah! Shoots the wall and keeps running.
Yes.
Oh.
Just
Wow, we suck.
shooting.
Yay, level 1! Okay.
Yeehaw. We are just.
The goblin runs up and fires an arrow at Xyla.
Misses.
19
Oh!
and does 4 points of damage.
Oh man, guys!
So Xyla takes an arrow to the butt cheek.
Oh!